Alright, so here's a video to try and show my factories, get helps and tips on how to do things better and differently. So currently this is a big part of my power production. We're on top of a big factory, and I did that just because of height and smokestacks and things like that. We're using linear splitters, just all using all kinds of fuel. But didn't know how much power I would need, so more was better. Alright. Let's do a new layer of the factory, of this factory. Got several. I've tried to standardize more into types, what they produce. Okay, so this is first floor. Since I skipped second. And here we're bringing in our raw oil. And it's being turned into, well, this set isn't doing anything at the moment, but it's being turned into rubber and, of course, plastic. And I put one storage kind of in the middle just to act as a extra buffer if needed, and also so I can go rob someplace, because I like that idea. I haven't been able to incorporate that everywhere, and that's one thing I would probably like help figuring out. So here we're making circuit boards, in all linear design into a single storage, which I'm getting ready to start using. Here, second layer. Up since I missed it. And here I've got some manufacturers. Kind of stole Sgt. Pepper's design and created 3 manufacturers here, and we're going to be producing computers because I don't have those going yet. Nice and slow, I know. Alright, we come down here. I've got a bus of copper stuff, mostly copper items. There's coal and everything that's being produced or manufactured over there, but got 2 rows of copper wire and then cable, and then I also have some limestone that's coming across from another. Factory. I skipped the first floor, but we'll come back to that. So here I've got some assemblers making just regular frames. Up. Oops, missed. And here we're making parts for motors. They're coming across, and here's our motors. So, but back over there, we've got screws and everything coming in from the factory across. That factory across, my iron factory. So, this is more just my production. And this is a common design that I've come up with, is coming into 2 splitters and then splitting it out to splitters, because I typically have 4 assemblers per product. I know I need to increase my assemblers on my reinforced steel, or reinforced plates. So let's go down. And here's my reinforced plates. These are just coming through to the next factory over there. So here I've got screws, and I've got dedicated screw manufacturing per line. So just trying to keep up with the demand when I'm running at full production here. Into merger, back into a splitter, trying to do double storage, back into a merger to go back upstairs. Alright. Run over here. Faster. So here is one of my ingot production. So I've got all kinds of smelters, all bringing in from iron ore. I've got 3 iron miners right here, and on the other side of this mountain I've got 5 more. Those are all impure. These are normals. But those 5 are coming into one high-speed belt, and that high-speed belt is going to being one part of this factory. Coming over here and feeding those, or no. Yeah. So, and they feed into a common, or this feeds into a common bus, so it's 6 on that side and like 7 or 8 on this side. So that's why I did the high speed. And then the outputs come back and they either get merged, like all of these outputs are merged into a single line, these outputs are merged, and they go up. You can upstairs and go. A staircase in case I lose power. So here on this floor, and I try to make them all pretty similar. Here we're doing plates. So I've got both sides doing plates, and this way I could route plates differently or combine them if I was running short on plates someplace. Same basic setup. Room though, and do something different with my power here. But this should be rods. And in here we're bringing up, see, more iron ingots still. It's all coming up from the right hand side over here. From one of those, from that one downstairs that comes up via elevator. Comes up and gets split. But here we're starting to make screws. And I do that so I can run underneath and not have to jump over everything. And over here we're taking our elevators and we're taking them down. And that's how getting them the other side as we go down and then just across. And try to do that with pretty much everything I can. And trying to look as clean as I can. I have not completed my staircase. So here's another floor of screws. So we've got 4 lines of screws to try to help meet command of everything, being that the stators need screws. I believe those were those rotors. Anyway, one of them needed screws, plus the reinforced steel plates need screws. That line over there is going for the heavy modular frames, which needed screws, so that took an entire line by itself. Here I'm bringing in more iron ore. So I went to a different part of the map and I dropped a couple more miners. Another 5, actually. Most of them on impure nodes. Or 4. Anyway. And I'm bringing another set of iron ore over here. So I'm doing the same thing. Creating more iron ingots. Go back up. Here we got more screws. Now, I have not completed this. Because I don't have a place. But both of these are probably to the computer assembly line. So that's where these are going to be going. And then plus I got one more floor that's ready to go just in case. So here's my motors being created. So over here is my limestone. Got limestone coming in for places, but making all my concrete. And then here is one area that I need to redo, and this is making my steel. So I've got 2 more iron ore miners right there. They're both impures, but so that's why I've got iron ore coming in from also those 3 pures over there. I'm just trying to help feed. But this is producing my beams and tubes or pipe. And in here is where I'm making encased steel beams, which I want to expand, and also the stators. That's going up and go up through the old style. I haven't changed that to the new elevators yet, and that's going up back up to the motors. But here's my encased steel beams again for more storage. And then this is storage right now, but also the wire for this one does nothing. It used to, but this is my cable and that's wire. So that way I've always got storage. Now, one more place. Speed up the run here. Used to have a few more coal producing here. I had coal coming in here from over there, 2 lines, one for feeding this and then splitting off, but the other going down there, both for making steel. But I had power plants and everything up here. So this area is new to me. I made it big because I didn't know how big I'd need it, but this is where my quartz is now coming in. So I've got just quartz crystals here, and I need to be turning them into oscillators and stuff, but I need to be making computers so I can be making some manufacturers for that. I really wanted to do this just on a slant, doing it the old way, but it was too long and didn't feel like using that many beams or stackable poles to do that. I can, just didn't. But I've got 4 miners of quartz coming in. 2 from over there by closer to my oil, which is 3 miners on that one. Both all pure, so they each have their own line, and then 2 quartz over there in that direction. So you guys said I needed a lot of quartz, so that's why I did 4 miners of quartz coming in. Do up a lot of quartz. Underneath this part of the first factory I built, which is all the grayer steel, is empty right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna put there yet. I've got a little bit of storage happening. Yeah, grain freezes here. A little bit of storage happening. Here, and this one here where I started to come up with another way, 5 splitter, because I didn't know which design for the heavy modular frames, if I want to use the alternate method or so. And I never got it finished because this one was everything that I could keep up with at the moment. Didn't have enough screws or anything anyway. So, but now that I'm getting my screw production under control, that will help. But so this manufacturer that's just kind of sitting here ready for alternate or for modular frames. And I haven't even started on crystal oscillators yet. Like I say, high-speed connectors, supercomputers, obelisks. I've got to do all of that yet. But before I do the obelisk, I really need to automate beacons. So I've got enough to do, and so that's where I'm hopefully that I can get some ideas, some feedback from you guys. Why don't you do it this way? This is where I had my main part of my power. I've already taken some of them out, but of my coal production power plants. So that's why I had coal coming across all the way over there, and it was coming down. I didn't even have Mark IV belts or anything yet, so that's why Mark II is all you see, and then or Mark IIIs. Then I downgraded to Mark Is, because that's all you need for the inputs. That way it would help regulate and push more coal downward to the other ones, which takes a while to fill up. Let me see, Caterium. You have Caterium, and that's under here. Yeah, under there, but over there. That's new too, sorry. Why I forget. There we go. So above me is those 3 manufacturers with the splitters and stuff. But here's my Caterian production. Smelters. They're coming up via an elevator from underneath. Go down and look at that. Big open area. That's coming across and being split out into a couple of different constructors with it going again. And to get the amount of flow, I split half of the constructors in lines. So I'm coming around, and then this just so I could have some capacity. Hopefully it won't run out, but then I can come out of one of those or 2 places. To run it twice. So. But there we go. That's in essence most of my factory. Haven't got radar technology yet. There's a lot of things I only do that line. Anyway, thank you guys for your time. Hope you guys have a great day.